Welcome, everybody, to the latest episode of Hot Takes and Headlocks. I am co host number one, Spanish 85, aka Joe Zaletta.
I'm co-host number two, Boston fan for life, aka Xavier.
What's going on, man?
Nothing much. How you been?
Dude, it is WrestleMania week. We're finally here. I'm pumped. There's a lot going on, there's a lot to talk about.
Yes.
Um, I'm ready, man. And I got I got in front of me the list that WWE came out with as their official top 50 WrestleMania matches. Did you see this?
No, I swear to God, it's gonna be trash. It's got to be some trash matches in there.
There are matches that are not in here that I'm thinking like, what were you thinking?
For sure.
And then there are other matches in here
I
that
swear, Ronda Rousey is on this list.
this is the top 50. I don't even know which way to start. Going from 50, going all the way to number one. Um, but we're gonna do 50, going all the way to one. So at number 50, we have Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins from WrestleMania 38.
That's at 50.
That's at 50. Oh
Jesus.
yes.
Jesus.
At 49, we have Sting versus Triple H, WrestleMania 31.
That wasn't even that good of a match.
The Rock versus Cena at
Which
WrestleMania
one?
28.
So is that two or one?
That's one.
Okay.
Rock Cena won, 48.
Swear, Roxy the two.
Goldberg Goldberg versus Lesnar, WrestleMania 33.
Oh God.
Number 46, Mr. T and Hulk Hogan versus Roddy Piper and Paul Orndorff, WrestleMania 1.
Jesus.
Number 45, Batista versus The Undertaker, WrestleMania 23.
Keep
Dude,
going.
we're only seven in, man. I feel like your head's gonna explode.
Getting there.
Are you're getting there? All right. Well, no, number 44. Seth Rollins versus Triple H, unsanctioned match, WrestleMania 33.
Oh God. Keep going. Keep going.
Okay.
It's getting worse.
Number 43, John Cena versus Shawn Michaels, WrestleMania 23.
Okay, that wasn't that bad of a match. I'm not mad, but it should have been higher.
This one I'm glad made the list. Uh, Number 42 is Mick Foley versus Edge, their hardcore match, WrestleMania 22.
Should have been higher, but I'm not mad.
This one I believe should have been higher, but I'm glad that it's on there. Undertaker's final WrestleMania match, Undertaker versus AJ Styles Boneyard match, WrestleMania 36.
Where do they have that?
That's at 41.
It should have been at least 38,
Yeah.
but I'm not mad. It was a good match.
Everyone joining in, we are going over the top 50 WrestleMania matches that WWE came out with. So we're at number 40, going all the way to number one. So number 40, we have Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns, which in turn ended up with Seth Rollins becoming a triple threat match, WrestleMania 31. That was the heist of the century.
Why is that so low?
So why is it so low? Like why you mean like why is it so close to the bottom?
Yes, it needs to be higher.
Number 39, we have Gunther versus Drew McIntyre versus Sheamus. Triple
Oh,
threat match for the Intercontinental title, WrestleMania 39.
Okay, I'm just gonna stop you right there. How the fuck is that above the heist of century?
Why? Why?
Why is that above the heist of century? That match is way better.
The heist of the century was better than the triple threat match for
Yes,
Intercontinental
because here's
title.
the thing. They could have done that any pay per view, and it would have been. They've done it multiple. They've done a triple threat, I think, multiple times, and they've all been good.
Okay.
It's not that the heist of the century was a defining moment for Seth Rollins' career. That was just Sheamus trying to get Grand Slam when we knew Gunther was going to win.
Yes, we did. We did. We did.
It's a good
Ah,
match, but
man.
why is heist of the century so low though? Like that's over.
I
Doesn't make sense.
It's so easy to say that in hindsight, but at the time, did you feel like when that happened, did you feel like this is a moment this is a moment in time that should be ranked high above all the others? Did you know that when it happened?
When it happened, I said this was one of the greatest moments in Mania history.
You did.
I
Oh
was
wow,
fucking, I
okay.
was popping in my room. I was jumping on my bed, running around my room. I was mostly pissed off because I was a Roman fan back then,
Oh, okay.
but it still was a great moment.
I mean, dude, like that was such a pivotal moment, and more so in the way for me how the Money in the Bank was used, because up until then it was just used as like a tool, like when the champion is down, they're really tired, it's after a match and such, and then it gets used. We've never seen it
It
get
still
used in the
basically
middle
is
of a
like that.
match.
It's still basically like that now.
Yeah, but
It's
for
still like
this. It turned a main event into a triple threat, and where was I going with this? It turned a main event match into a triple threat rather than cashing in after the match. And then none of the guys that were in the original match won. It was the Money in the Bank guy that won.
yeah. I swear to God, if a Ronda Rousey match is higher than those fucking matches, bro,
Uh huh.
I'm just gonna leave. I'm done.
Okay. All right. Well, we still got plenty more to go.
I just
All
hope
right.
Ronda isn't like if she's isn't in the top 10, then I will be fine. If she's top 10 greatest WrestleMania match of all time, I swear to God, if one of her matches are in there,
Well, she partook in how many WrestleManias? She partook in two, right? She was in the WrestleMania where she tagged with Kurt Angle against Triple H and Stephanie, and then she was in WrestleMania 35 for the main event triple threat.
and I swear to God, if
So,
either of those two are in the top 10 of Mania matches,
all right, tune in to to the
cash
X
out,
Men here.
cash out of the century.
All right. So we were at number 39, Gunther versus McIntyre versus Sheamus for Intercontinental. Number 38, Eddie Guerrero versus Kurt Angle, WrestleMania 20.
Should have been higher.
Should have been higher. Number 37, Undertaker versus Triple H, WrestleMania 27. This is their first match. Well, technically their second match.
That was a good match. I'm not mad. Just glad it's on the list.
All right. Then we have for spot number 36, Becky Lynch versus Bianca Belair for the Raw Women's title, WrestleMania 38.
Oh, yeah. All right. No words.
No words.
No
Should have been
words.
higher or should have been lower?
I don't know why it was above those good, in my opinion. Shit. No.
Spot number 35, Daniel Bryan versus Kofi Kingston, WrestleMania 35. This was Kofi Mania.
Should have been lower.
You're such a hater for Kofi Mania, bro.
No, I'm talking about the women's match. My internet froze.
Okay.
That's why I said
I
lower.
was okay. So Becky versus Bianca should have been lower. Okay,
Yeah.
got you.
And
All
Kofi
right,
Mania should have been a little bit higher.
a little bit higher.
I've
Okay,
never hated Kofi Mania. I'm not Xavier Woods hating on Big E that moment.
all right. Now we have number 34. This one, this one, I believe will spark a lot of debate, man. I saw this one and I'm like, they placed it there? Really? Shawn Michaels versus Ric Flair, WrestleMania 24.
What the fuck? Why is it so fucking low? Should have been higher.
That,
Should have been higher.
and then we have another Ric Flair match. Ric Flair versus Randy Savage, WrestleMania 8.
Eh, eh. I mean, I didn't
Okay.
grow up during that era, so I don't know how it was at that moment, but it wasn't. I don't think it should have been higher than Ric Flair versus Michaels.
And then when after we go over this entire thing, I'm gonna let you know a little Easter egg that I found out about this entire list. Um, Spot number 32 of 50, we have Randy Orton versus Daniel Bryan versus Batista for the world title at WrestleMania 30.
Great match. I'd say it's right. It's right about there where it should belong.
All right. Spot number 31 of 50, Charlotte Flair versus Becky Lynch versus Sasha Banks for the women's title at WrestleMania 32.
Yeah. It's a good match. It's a good match. I think there's more matches under it that should have been higher than it, but I'm not mad.
All right. Then we have for spot number 30. Wow, we've gone through 20 already. The Usos versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn for the undisputed WWE Tag Team titles at WrestleMania 39.
At 30, oh god, I hate this list so fucking much. This sucks, bro. This sucks. Jeez, holy crap! What the? All right, it's a good match. I'm just glad it was on the on the list.
All right. We got another 20. We have another 29 more to go. I think you should probably get a drink or something before you blow up.
I'm good. If I need a
All
drink, I'll
right.
just storm off camera, and you'll hear me yell in the background.
Okay. Number 29 of 50. Edge versus The Undertaker for the World Heavyweight title at WrestleMania 24.
He should have ended the streak, or Bray Wyatt. Just saying, it's a good match, but it should have been. I would say, what was that number 29 or 28?
That was 29.
I'd say put it at like 25, 24.
I like the placement of this one. As I especially like I'll start off with that. Daniel Bryan versus Triple H at WrestleMania 30.
It's a good placement of it, but that match was basically Triple H bearing Bryan till the end.
I specifically like the placement of this one because they placed it higher than the triple threat where Daniel Bryan actually won the title.
Yeah.
I like it more so just because um, I like that it opened WrestleMania number one. I liked Triple H's entrance to it where he came out with Charlotte, Alexa, and Sasha Banks.
Honestly, that's probably the reason they placed it higher than the triple threat. Let's be real. That's probably the reason.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, because they realized that opening Mania, and they were also showing that the future of the business without us knowing. So technically, that was a good WrestleMania moment.
Number 27. Oh, this is actually going to. I actually missed this one when I was looking through all these matches, but all right. Number 27, Randy Savage versus Hulk Hogan, WrestleMania 5.
Why are there so many goddamn Randy Savage matches? Jesus. That's a good
I
match.
think,
I'm not
yeah,
mad.
I think this is where the Mega Powers exploded.
I'm not mad at it.
All right. Next, we have for number 26, Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels, Streak versus Career, WrestleMania 26.
That fucking low?
Yep, that one's at number 26.
That definitely should have been higher.
Number 25, we're at the halfway point. Number 25 is Roddy Piper versus Bret Hart for the IC title at WrestleMania 8.
Decent match.
Decent match. Number 24, Stone Cold Steve Austin
What?
versus Kevin Owens at WrestleMania 38.
What the? Why is it so high? Why? Because it's Austin's last match officially. Is that the reason why? Because we're going
That's the reason.
that Ric Flair should have been higher.
That's the reason why, probably. Yeah.
Should have been
Minor
lower.
deep. When it comes to that match, like I guess it's minor, but it's a big thing for me. It didn't fully feel like a Stone Cold match just because he was fully dressed up with the jean shorts and a t-shirt. He wasn't in his just normal wrestling gear, which I would assume probably because he wasn't, he got older and maybe he didn't want to see people what he looked like. He didn't want people to see what he looked like without a shirt on. Maybe he didn't get fully in shape or something. I don't know. But it just didn't feel like a normal Stone Cold match just because he wasn't in the wrestling gear that we all recognize him to be in. So just a
It
little
was a
thing
good
that just
match. It just showed that Austin could still go at his age, which I don't know how. I did not expect that.
right.
Austin
Yeah,
taking bumps really at his age. It
yeah.
just
He
should have
took
been
bumps
lower,
for
in my
Kevin
opinion.
Owens.
It just should have been lower.
Number 23, another Undertaker match. Undertaker versus CM Punk, WrestleMania 29.
Ooh, that's a good match. That's a good match. I'd say it should have been a spot higher.
I remember watching this match, and it wasn't
Should have
that
been the
long
main event.
ago, huh?
It should have been the
It
main event. I don't care what nobody says.
should have been. Yeah, that was a main event match for
Now
sure.
we got an actual Cena. Now we actually got a Punk main event now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you said
remember
it
when
right
this
before the
match.
main event. You said it. You said it. Yes, he said it.
I swear, you and Mitch, man, you and Mitch, you guys always bring this up. My goodness. Uh, well, because that's what they say, man. They keep drilling it into your head. I may feel about it. I may feel about it a certain way, but they just keep saying it over and over. It's the main event. It's the main event. It's the main event. Sometimes, it's just one guy against an entire machine saying that it's the main event. So you know what? Whatever. But for Punk versus Undertaker, when this happened, I was surprised at the direction that they took for this match because they used Paul Bearer's passing as a pivotal plot point for this.
Mhm.
It was like, wow, like they really got permission from his family to use him as a storyline like that. And then I remember the moment that Paul Heyman came out dressed up as Paul Bearer.
I remember.
Nuts, man. I couldn't believe it. But it just added so much more heat to that rivalry, man. When that match happened, did you feel as Punk being a worthy a worthy superstar to to have that streak getting broken.
Not at the time.
Not at the time.
No, not at the time. Definitely
You
didn't
know,
think fucking Brock Lesnar deserved to beat it.
yeah, he did end up being the one
I
that
think that's gonna
beat him.
be. I think that's probably gonna be top 10
We'll
just
see.
because of the moment. You
We will
already know the
see.
list. You already know the list, don't you?
I'm staring at the list right now. This
We'll
is
see.
the
My top 10 would be. I give it 3 matches in the top 10. I win. Brock versus Undertaker, streak getting broken. Cody versus Roman when Cody finished the story. And what's another good Mania main event? They're probably gonna say the Bloodline, the tag match with Cody and Seth, and then Rock and Roman. They're probably gonna put that up there.
mm, we got some surprises in store for us. That's all that's all I'm gonna say.
Oh God.
We got some surprises in here. There's gonna be there's gonna be sections of this live that are gonna be clipped just based on your reactions. That's all I'm gonna say.
Swear to God, if fucking Ronda Rousey is in the top 10, I'm gonna be pissed.
Whatever you do,
After
just
this,
don't look at the list.
after this list, we gotta make our Mania predictions. We
Okay.
still haven't done that. We still haven't made our Mania predictions. What are we, two days away?
2 days away. Yeah, 2 days
God
away.
damn, that doesn't feel right anymore. It doesn't feel right. It used to go by so slow.
All right. So that was number 23, Punk versus Undertaker. Now, number 22, Kurt Angle versus Shawn Michaels, WrestleMania 21.
Keep going. I no. It's the placement.
No.
It's not the matches. It's the placement that they have, though. It's like they don't care.
Higher or lower?
Higher.
Higher. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Number 21, Triple H and Stephanie McMahon versus Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey.
Why is that on the list? It wasn't even that good of a match.
WrestleMania 34.
It definitely wasn't better than all them other matches. Why? Because it's Ronda Rousey's sister Mania match. God, I hate this. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Okay.
Got the glasses back. I'm gonna throw them every time I don't like any matches on this list.
I love it. I love it. Let's do that.
I'm clipping. I'm
Okay.
clipping the part where I threw the fucking glasses.
Okay. So something I'm gonna do here. We're rounding off with the top 20 matches now. I'm gonna write down the placement that they're at, and I'm gonna ask you what place it should be within this top 20. So we're gonna
Eventually, you're getting my biased list of
yes
what my top 20 should be.
versus WWE's. Okay.
All right, all right.
All right. So at number 20, we have
Question: do I have to keep it in the top 20, or can I say get the fuck off the list if I don't like it?
no. You got to keep it in the top 20.
God damn it! Even if it's a Ronda
It's
Rousey match.
it's gonna be WWE's arrangement versus the X Man's arrangement.
All right.
All right, at number 20, we have Roman Reigns versus The Rock versus Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins at WrestleMania 40.
That's number 20.
Uh huh.
Put it at 17.
Okay.
I'm saving 20 for one special person.
All right. 19. Number 19. Sasha Banks versus Bianca Belair for the SmackDown Women's title at WrestleMania 37.
These are just WrestleMania matches, right?
All of these are WrestleMania matches, yes.
I say put that at 14.
14. Okay.
It was a good match. I definitely messed up the list when I put that above Rock, the tag match with Rock in it, but we don't care.
Number 18 is Undertaker versus Triple H, Hell in a Cell, WrestleMania 28.
Is this with Sean as special guest referee?
Yes, it is.
Number 10.
Ooh. All right. All right.
People are gonna be pissed at my list, but just look at the whole WWE list.
All right. Number 17. Kurt Angle versus Brock Lesnar, WrestleMania 19.
Ooh. Number 16.
16. Okay.
That's when Brock messed up his neck doing the shooting stars, right?
That's correct. Yes. Yep.
That was a funny moment. Brock's done it before. Motherfucker just didn't have launch.
16. Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley for the SmackDown's women's title match, WrestleMania 39.
Number 16.
You already have number 16 used up.
Number 17.
You already have number 17 used up.
Number 15.
All right. Number 15 is Hogan versus Ultimate Warrior, champion versus champion match, WrestleMania 6.
Number 11.
All right. 14. Oh, this one right here. This one, I have a. This is a very treasured WrestleMania match for me. Bret Hart versus Shawn Michaels, the first ever Iron Man match from WrestleMania 12.
You ready for my answer?
Yes.
Number 5.
Ooh, that's really up there.
Yep. It's not number 1 though. I have a if number 1 is, I'm saving my number. I'm number 20. You already know who's gonna be 20 if she's on there.
13. Stone Cold Steve Austin versus The Rock, WrestleMania 19.
Ooh, good match. That's a good match.
Keep in mind, this is the one, this was Austin's final WrestleMania match at the time.
So before he fought Kevin.
Correct, yes.
Mm,
So also this will also be known as Austin versus Rock 3.
yeah, that's a good match. Number 8.
8. Number 12. This is a classic. They show it all the time. Razor Ramon versus Shawn Michaels for the IC title in a ladder match at WrestleMania 10.
What numbers do I have left? Because I forgot.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you. I'll tell you the numbers that you've used up already. 17, 14, 10, 16, 15, 11, 5, and 8.
Put this at 9.
Ooh. This guy here has a big soft spot for the classic matches.
Yep.
All right. Number 11. Bret Hart versus Owen Hart. Brother versus brother. WrestleMania 10.
I would put it top 10, but it's not top 10 in my opinion. I put it number 12.
12. Okay. Number 10. We are entering the top 10 here. And at number 10, we have Charlotte Flair versus Becky Lynch versus
Number 20!
Ronda
Number
Rousey.
20! Fuck you, Ronda Rousey!
I hope she's watching this one day and she sees your face talking about this.
I don't give a fuck. She can hear all the hate I want. Her and Natalia have the same amount of hate on my love. I hate both of them. I don't know what the reason Natalia is different than Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey was just a fucking asshole.
Number 9.
Can I say
Ultimate
this?
Warrior. Yeah,
The match was good, but I just hate Ronda Rousey, so she can't be in the top 10. She has to be at the bottom. Good match
that's
though.
fine.
Just Ronda
It's your
Rousey.
list. This is your list.
Yeah, people can hate me all they want. People say it's one of the greatest Mania matches ever. That match sucks with Ronda Rousey in it.
I think that out of all three of them, the one that had the best entrance was Charlotte Flair coming in on a helicopter.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Number 9, Ultimate Warrior versus Randy Savage in a retirement match from WrestleMania 7.
Do I have number 7 left?
Yes, number 7 is available.
Yeah, number 7.
All right. Number 8, Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant, WrestleMania 3.
I know I have 1, 2, and 3 left. I know I have those left.
Yep.
I forgot what else is left, but those 3 are the only ones I know about. What numbers do I have left? This is
What
stressful.
you. Yeah.
Which numbers haven't I used?
You have not, bro. I don't know. I haven't organized it that way. You have used 17,
Okay.
14, 10, 16, 15, 11, 5, 8, 9, 12, 20, and 7.
The fact that number 20 was just thrown in because of Ronda Rousey. I'm gonna put this match at number 6.
Number 6 is available. Okay.
Yeah, that's a stressful. I keep thinking about what numbers I haven't I used.
Number 7. Oh, this is a good one. This is a very good one. The Dudleys versus the Hardys versus Edge and Christian, TLC, WrestleMania 17.
Oh, banger match! Banger match. Number 1, my favorite Mania match ever. Is number 1. Number 1.
Whoa.
I love that match with a passion.
Wow. Number 1.
You got my 2 favorite tag teams, Dudleys and the Hardy Boys, and then you got my. Well, they weren't really they Edge and Christian, 2 of my favorite singles wrestlers ever. 2 of them are my favorite. It's just a good match. I love that match.
Okay. All right. Number 6. Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes, WrestleMania 40.
That was the most recent one, right?
That was last year.
Number 3.
All right. We're going into the top 5 now. The Rock versus Stone Cold Steve Austin, WrestleMania 17.
God. What?
This is their most famous match, as you know.
Yes. Trying to think. Do I have number 6 left?
Nope, you used it already.
God, did I use every number in the top 10 besides 2?
All right. Grab a piece of paper and pen.
Okay.
Write down. Make a
Okay.
list of
Okay.
1 through 20. Make a list of 1 through 20, and I'll tell you. And I'll tell you where you're at right now.
My internet cut out, so I heard nothing of what you said.
Write down 1 through 20.
1, 2.
Straight down.
I got it.
All right. So number 17, you put down Roman Reigns and The Rock versus Cody and Seth Rollins.
Yep.
For number 14, Sasha Banks versus Bianca Belair.
Number 14.
That was 14, yeah.
Okay.
All right. At number 10, you put in Triple H versus Undertaker, the end of an era match. Their Hell in a Cell match.
Yep.
Number 16, Kurt Angle versus Brock Lesnar.
Yep.
For number 15, you put down Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley.
What number was that?
15.
Alright.
Number 11 was Hulk Hogan versus Ultimate Warrior.
Yep.
Number 5, Brett versus Shawn Michaels.
Yep.
Number 8, Austin versus Rock.
Yep.
Number 9, Razor Ramon versus Shawn Michaels.
Yep.
Number 12, Brett versus Owen.
Yep.
At number 20, Ronda versus Becky versus Charlotte.
Bitch. Ass. Rhonda. Got it.
Oh man. Um, Number 7, Ultimate Warrior versus Randy Savage.
Yep.
Number 6, Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant.
Yep.
Number 1, Dudley's versus the Hardys versus Edge and Christian.
Yep.
And then finally, at number 3, Roman Reigns versus Cody.
So I have 2, 4, 18, 19 left from what I'm looking at.
All right, so number 5 on WWE's list, we said is The Rock versus Austin from WrestleMania 17. So we still need a placement for this one.
Damn, I don't want to put. Number 4.
Number 4.
I think I did. Yeah, I think I did the numbers right. So I should have 3 numbers left. No, 4 numbers left. Yeah,
You have 4 numbers left. Yeah.
yeah.
All right. At number 4, WWE has Randy Savage versus Ricky the Dragon Steamboat for the IC title at WrestleMania 3.
Number 19.
Number 19. All right. Top 3.
This is gonna suck. Cause I have 18,
Number
2 left. It's gonna be screwed.
Number 3, we have The Rock versus Hollywood Hulk Hogan, WrestleMania 18.
13.
Oh, how dare you, man? That should be way higher on your list.
I'm putting it at number 2. I'm saving it. Because I have 2 numbers left.
You said 13 for that one?
Yeah, I didn't want to put it at 18 out of respect.
All right. Number 2 on WWE's list. Bret Hart versus Stone Cold Steve Austin, WrestleMania 13.
Oh, this is gonna mess me up because if one, God, this sucks. I hate making lists. I'm gonna put it at 18.
Oh, you disrespectful son of a.
I'm
Oh.
thinking the streak ending is number 1.
No, we did the streak already.
What the fuck was that?
No, wait. I'm sorry. I meant. I thought you meant Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels versus the streak.
No, I'm talking about Brock ending the streak.
Okay. Okay, gotcha. That one is. That was not on this list.
Oh hell no! Oh hell no!
That's not on this list, man.
All right. What's their number 1 match?
Their number 1 match: Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels 1, WrestleMania 25.
That wasn't even their best. I think Shawn versus Taker 2 was better.
So what number is left?
Number 2. And, yep. Got my whole list on yellow piece of paper, which it's so small. I had to write 316 for Austin.
Yeah, man. Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar, him conquering the streak, did not make WWE's top 50 greatest WrestleMania matches of all time.
Was this made on April Fool's?
Dude, this was just posted yesterday.
All right. Yep. Time for me to go.
Well, everybody, thank you for tuning in for Hot Takes and Headlocks. We appreciate you viewing this episode with us. Come on back next time.
Come on back next time on Monday Night Raw. Oh wait, I gotta get another piece of paper because you know what time it is? It is. What the fuck is a piece of paper? Anyway, it is Mania predictions.
All right, so let's pull up the WrestleMania card.
And I gotta find a piece of paper. And I'm gonna write this down, and we're gonna see who has the better predictions out of us. Where the fuck? You know what? I'm gonna get a Chinese menu. Chinese food menu. Oh, it works as paper. It works as paper. I don't really need. No, that does not work as paper. All right. I'm gonna write them on an Excel spreadsheet, and then the winner of Mania will get bragging rights. The winner of the predictions.
All
Where's
right.
my already?
Night one. Okay.
What is it? It's not Excel. Mm. I hate this shit.
Why am I writing stuff down? You're the one putting up a spreadsheet.
Yeah, well,
I
this
did
is.
enough writing.
Oh, this is okay. Okay, hold up. Okay, I'm getting on there. It's just I'm running at the pace of an old man. It's like I don't know how to use the computer anymore.
That's because we only know how to use our phones now.
Back in my day, I used to be able to use a computer. God, these fucking kids these days. Oh God, hold up. There's so many fucking Mania matches.
What's good, Mitch? I think you put this in a while ago, but we were
Yeah, that was
real deep in our list here. I was
yep.
watching the X-Men here explode.
Yeah, I was getting pissed off. What? Fucking. Where's that piece of fucking paper? Ah! Can't use
Don't
that.
forget, man. This is a family show, so I hope you're bleeping everything out afterwards.
Bleep, bloop, bleep, 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 bloop, bloop. Trying to find a piece of paper. This sucks. I have that on me, but I do not have paper
So
on me.
wow.
What I'm gonna do
Night
is
one,
have
one,
some paper.
two, three, four, five, six, seven matches on night one. One, two, three, four, five, six matches on night two.
I kind of got a piece of paper. All right.
All right, so first off, we got Jade Cargill versus Naomi. Now for this one, for this one, I like the grit Naomi is showing. I like the change in gear that she's doing now, where it's all caution tape themed. I really love it. It's a very recent heel turn for her, and Jade just coming back and just being a baby face. She's always been a baby face since she started. Normally, the hero conquers the villain. WrestleMania, I view it as like the season finale to like a long show, long storyline. But I'm gonna say Naomi wins.
All right.
What say you?
I made my predictions on my friend's show a couple days ago for night one, and I said Jade's gonna win.
Ooh,
Even though Naomi's looking like the better, I don't think they're gonna have Jade lose her first singles Mania match.
that's true.
So I think Jade's gonna win, but I don't. It'll be a good match.
Up next, we have Rey Mysterio versus El Grande Americano.
If they pull off that, like I was talking to my friend, I said if they can pull off Gable walking down the apron, like the walking down the ramp, and El Grande is wrestling, it will be the greatest storyline ever. But realistically, I think they're gonna have Rey Mysterio win. But I really want El Grande to win, so I'm gonna go El Grande just because I want him to win.
I want El Grande to win as well. I'm not ready for El Grande Americano to be done with yet. I want more El Grande Americano.
So who you got win, El Grande?
Yeah.
All right.
LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu. I mean, if you're not going for Jacob Fatu, I mean,
Yeah, you already know my answer.
the
Gee,
War Raiders versus the New Day.
this is literally just a match for New Day to win the titles, realistically. But I really want War Raiders to win. But I'm about to
I
go deep.
want. I'm going with New Day on this one. The WWE Women's Championship, Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair. I feel like it could go either way for this one.
Yeah, but I got Tiffy time. I got Tiffy time. Who you got? I think you got Charlotte, if I remember correctly. Could you want her to win?
Yeah, I want Charlotte to win this one.
Your
I
brain.
think I think Tiffy has a lot to gain from losing and then chasing the title as a full-on babyface because when she cashed in her money in the bank, that was like she was transitioning from heel to babyface on that one.
Yeah.
So I think she can gain a lot of momentum, a lot of fans. Basically, just giving her the Cody Rhodes treatment from WrestleMania 39. You know, he loses to Roman. He has that year to overcome the odds and then make it to Roman the following year. So yeah, I think Tiffy has a lot to gain from chasing the title. That's another reason why I'm going for Charlotte Flair on this one.
All right. Well, I got Tiffany Stratton. That's my baby. It's my girl. It's my
All
girl.
right,
Tiffy time.
simmer down now. Simmer down. Simmer down. All right, the World Heavyweight Championship, Gunther versus Jey Uso. I
Jim.
mean, Jey Uso, man.
Yeah, I got Jey Uso, but I want Gunther to win just because the storyline has been boring until it took Jimmy Uso to build up the story. So I wouldn't be mad if they have a Jay lose at Mania, he's going on a rampage. So it would be great for a story if Jay loses, but realistically, Jay's going to win.
I agree. Big Jim getting some color a couple of weeks ago really leveled up the story. It brought out it humanized both characters. Uh, it humanized them. Jimmy as our hero, Gunther as our villain. It shows it showed how far Gunther is willing to go to be champion, and now and then we have Jay, who pretty much at that point that was the worst thing that could have ever happened.
Yeah.
And then because the worst thing that could have happened happened already, now he's not afraid of him because the worst thing that could have happened. Like it's only uphill from there. So I like the change in Jey Uso. The confidence is back, and that's seeping into Gunther, giving him some doubts a little bit. So I like where that's going. So good on them.
Yeah, I got
And then
Jay winning it, but I want Gunther to win just for story purposes.
and then our the match that closes the show, because I'm not going to call it what they're calling it. The match that closes night one: Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns versus CM Punk, accompanied by Paul Heyman.
I have CM Punk, but it is the most unpredictable match ever. Because any of one of these guys can win. But I have to go CM Punk because it's his first Mania main event with Paul Heyman by his side.
I want Punk to win.
Me too.
That's what I want. And you can put me down as Punk winning because that's what I want.
We all
Now,
want it, but it's unpredictable.
but I predict
Oh.
Seth Rollins is going to come out.
So you're not going Punk.
No. I said put me down for Punk.
Okay.
Put me down for Punk. On paper, I want Punk to win.
Yep. But
I think Rollins is going to be the one walking out, sort of like as the guy. He's going to be the one walking out. Everyone else is going to be laying down on their backs. He's going to be the one walking out with CM Punk. I mean, with Paul Heyman. That's what I think.
so now we're at night
But
2.
but it is possible for Punk to win, followed by a huge betrayal, whatever, and Seth Rollins leaves with everyone laying down on the floor with Paul Heyman. Anyway, that's just me just talking on a tangent. But yes, now we're at night 2.
Now if Seth Rollins actually wins, you're gonna feel so bad because you didn't actually put him down.
It is what it is.
All right, night 2.
AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. This is honestly the only match so far that I just don't care for. I don't care for this match.
I want AJ to win though.
Yeah, I'm picking AJ on this one. That one just feels so just thrown together at last minute. You know, it's just a thrown together last match.
Mm-hmm.
Next, we have the Sin City Street Fight: Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre.
I gotta go Drew.
You know what? Yeah, I want justice for Drew because Damian Priest, man, you cashed in on this guy when he was enjoying his 5 minute title run. Okay, justice for Drew.
Justice
So
for
yeah,
Drew.
justice for Drew. All right. Next, we have our fatal 4-way match:
Penta.
Braun Breaker versus Dominic Mysterio versus Penta versus Finn Balor.
Penta, but realistically, I really want Mysterio to win so bad. But I gotta go Penta.
So on paper, you're going with Penta.
Yes, but in my heart, I want Dom.
Put me down on paper for Dominic Mysterio.
Ooh.
This young man needs a main roster title run.
Yes, he does. But Penta realistically is the actual favorite to win it.
Next, the women's tag team championship.
Honestly,
Liv
don't
Morgan.
give me Liv and Raquel. I really don't care about this match. Just the one match I really don't care about.
You really don't care about this one?
Should have been Lyra fighting
Uh,
Bailey, not them tagging for tag titles.
right, right, right. 100%, I agree. Next we, sorry. Well, for this one, I have Liv and Raquel winning.
All right.
All right. Next is the women's triple threat match: Io versus Rhea versus Bianca.
I want Io to win.
This one, this one could go anywhere. This one could go anywhere.
Good. I'm gonna go with my heart, and I'm gonna say Io. Io Sky.
Io, Rhea, or Bianca. Uh, yeah, I'll go Io on this one.
All right.
And it's not. I don't even have a really good reason. Like my reasoning isn't necessarily very scientific or anything. I'm just going on the fact that Bianca's won a couple of times at Mania. Rhea's won at Mania. Io hasn't won at Mania,
Yeah,
but this is her. She she's won at Mania. Io?
she hasn't.
Oh, she hasn't. Yeah, she hasn't won at Mania. So just on that, that's why I'm going with Io. All right. And then the main event, we have Cody Rhodes versus John Cena. My pick for this one is John Cena. John Cena is gonna end Cody Rhodes' title run.
I thought you said you wanted Cody Rhodes to win a couple weeks ago.
Did I say that?
When when John turned heel, you were like, Cody's probably gonna be when Cody said no. John said he's gonna make wrestling. He's gonna make wrestling terrible for everybody.
Oh,
Yeah, you change. You went to the good side. You went to the right person side. John Cena will win at Mania.
John Cena. Yeah, I have a very strong feeling that John Cena is gonna win this. Um, I just mostly because I don't really see another. I don't really see when John Cena could get another title shot. It's his final Mania ever that he's going to wrestle in. Uh, it feels as if it would mean less if he won it at another pay per view or he won the Money in the Bank. Like this one feels like it means more, especially for it to break the the for it to break Ric Flair's 16 championships.
Well,
And I'm also excited to see what happens the day after. Like what happens? Is he going to show up with another title belt afterwards?
if he
Just
brings
like where
back
do
the
they go
spinner
with
belt,
this afterwards?
if he brings back the spinner belt, I will. I might have to buy one.
Oh man, imagine if he does bring the spinner belt afterwards.
Out of the 13 matches, we only picked 3 different than each other.
Really?
We got the Jade Naomi match different, Tiffy Charlotte different, and then Penta the Fatal 4-Way for the IC title. Only 3 matches.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh man. I have a story to tell you. Do you listen to Busted Open?
With Big Brother Bubba Ray Dudley, yes.
Yes, yes. So yesterday, for the first time ever, I called into the show. Yesterday's show, they took my call. I was the last caller, last one. Uh,
Oh shit!
I was it was like their show ends at 12, so I was on at like 11:56, 11:57 in the morning. Last caller. And it was they were just taking calls, just whatever you want to talk about, you have the floor and whatever. So I called in and I wanted to share with them my post WrestleMania prediction of where they take John Cena's heel run after Mania. Um, so I think I shared it with you where I said, I think that, what if they take it where Cena has been brainwashed this entire time? And then it changes from simply fighting Cena to get back a title to having to save Cena from The Rock, right?
Yeah, we talked
So
about it on the show.
right, so I called them up and I shared this with them, and after I said my piece, Dave LaGreca says to me, "So hold on a second. So you're basically explaining to me that your prediction is this entire time Cena has been brainwashed by The Rock, and that's why he's a bad guy." I'm like, "Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying." And he goes, "I fucking hate it." He didn't just say he didn't just say um that he didn't just say I hate it. He said it exactly like this. He says, "I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it."
I'm about to
he
rewatch.
says he says that if they end up doing that, that he would just stop watching wrestling altogether if they did something like that. And as I'm on the phone, right? On the phone, I hear I fucking hate it. Click. That's it. That's all I heard on the phone. I go to my Alexa speaker afterwards because there's like a 30-second delay or so from what's on the phone versus what you hear on the speaker. So I go to the speaker and I'm hearing myself talk. It stops. He says, "I fucking hate it." And I did not know that he continued saying, "I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it" afterwards. And dude, I took a video with my phone pointed at the speaker, hearing his reaction to what I was saying. I have it on my phone. I sent it to Mitch. He was laughing his ass off, man. You gotta listen to it, man. I gotta send it to you right afterwards.
I'll fucking listen to it. That's funny as shit. I hate it. Click.
Yep. And
I'd rather, we
dude,
should have
what?
asked him who he would recast in Back to the Future.
Oh my
That would
God,
have been
you're
so
right.
much better.
Oh! I should have done that. My God, man. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna call tomorrow. I'm gonna call tomorrow, and I'm gonna ask
I
that
want to hear
question.
your name and like, get the fuck out of here. Click.
He'll be like, "Wait a second. Are you the guy that called the other day about John Cena being brainwashed?" Yeah, yeah, that was me. I fucking hate it.
Hate it. Click. They post their full shows on YouTube, right?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, but I don't know if they post their entire 3 hour show that they do. I think they just post like snippets of it.
Let me check. I'm trying to go to live on YouTube. No, I don't. Bust it open. Mm, I'll probably find it on I'll listen to it on Spotify. I'm gonna go to the end and I'll just
Yeah,
hear.
man.
I fucking hate it. Click.
Uh,
But ladies and gentlemen, it is about that time.
Wow, this hour went by fast.
Yeah, it did because we did the list, and then right after we did Mania. So next
Yeah.
week we'll be back with movie recast. I promise.
We're gonna bring that back. We're gonna
Yeah,
bring it back.
yeah.
We're gonna bring it back, ladies and gentlemen.
Anyway, I appreciate you all for stopping by. Please, if you watch wrestling, watch Mania 19th and 20th. Please watch it. If you do not watch it, you'll be disappointed. Anyway, I am co-host number 1, Boston fan for life, aka Xavier, and the person to the left is.
Goals number 2, Joe, aka Spanish 85. Listen, man, you need to post your list and then post WWE's list alongside of it so that we can see how different theirs is versus yours. We already know what number 20 is with you because you were so passionate about how you felt about number 20.
And fuck Ronda Rousey. Anyway,
Rhonda, if you're watching, he said that, not
yes,
me.
man, what you
Okay.
gonna do? Come on, fight me. MMA.
All right, man. Catch you next
Anyway,
time.
see y'all. We'll see you next Thursday at 9 p.m. Peace.